making fur coats and just
Dalmatian coat.
And then
She
how
was
many?
evil.
Well, this is morbid. How many dogs makes one jacket?
I said
it was morbid.
Oh, I
gotta go. What about a rug?
You gonna put a green screen effect on it too?
No, I won't do it to the kid.
I thought that's why you had the shirt on earlier.
Is that? No, that was just the workout in.
I thought you were gonna put green screen effects.
Why would I do that?
On his own shirt.
Come on now.
I can understand doing that to one of
Put
us.
Tom Brady's face.
I mean, let's not count that out. If I want to put Tom Brady's face on a shirt, I might. If that's my prerogative, that's my prerogative.
But what if he's switching? What if he switches?
Hell, niggas on shirts.
What if he switches teams? Because you said you support the Patriots.
As I'm gonna order a separate
exactly. Don't give me that look. You like, you gotta put
I'm gonna get
face
you.
on a shirt.
I'm gonna get you that Tom Brady jacket just so you can wear
That's
it.
my thing too. If someone bought me a Brady jacket, I'm wearing it. But like, I'm not gonna buy myself like this.
You said you were a fan of the Patriots, not a fan of Tom Brady. Like you said, like you were for the Patriots no matter what team Tom Brady went to.
Mm-hmm.
So if he switches teams, would you still wear a Brady shirt?
I would still wear the Brady jersey because it got paid for.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
but a Brady shirt.
That's like
he switches team. Would you get that shirt?
Would I get
with
it?
his
Like
face
if he was
on
like a Packer, would I get?
But it doesn't have.
No.
It doesn't have a Packers jersey, just like any Patriots. Any
picture
picture of Tom Brady.
If it was his face, and then you know how like there are pictures or like shirts where it's like one picture and then a collage of different scenes and pictures in the back behind that one big picture.
Yeah.
So if that big picture was his face, and then there were different scenes from over the years.
What
Nigga, don't give me that look. If Roman Reigns had a jacket with his big ass face, and there were just different scenes of him in the ring, you would get that shirt.
I already have a Roman Reigns jacket and about 5 shirts, so
and posters
and a poster, and I paid $300 to meet him, and I have a signed thing on my wall.
Like I'm crazy. Oh, by the way,
plus my phone case.
You got one jersey with Brady on it.
I still haven't figured it out yet, but I'm thinking about seeing Kev on stage, or going to Florida. So Kev on stage, if you see this, and you can hook me up some free tickets so I can do both, that would be great. But you don't have to.
I thought we were
absolutely don't have to, because if I could do both, right?
We could tweet him.
If a nigga hooks me up, yo,
we could tweet him.
I'm gonna put this in the podcast. Kev, buddy, hook me up. That wasn't very convincing.
Hey, I'll come. I'm now a fan. Cliff put me onto this channel.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so.
Studios,
solid channel.
Podcast, they do some shit. Also on
your poor dog wants
they are funny as hell.
Oh yeah, Sam, can you get her?
She's over there like she's growling. She said, "Whoa!"
Every time I watch one of the videos, I'm geeking.
They funny.
Hello.
I like the ice cream. Was that the guy?
What?
Was that the one you showed me?
Where they were debating ice cream, but
I had to have ice cream after that. I went to the store and bought 2 things of ice cream.
They had the roast. He showed
I had to get the cookie dough
because that was it.
I had to get the cookie dough.
That channel was so funny, but they also like.
Can you get your ass off of me?
Yeah, that channel was so funny, but that channel went bankrupt, and then they actually just came back recently.
Did they?
Yeah.
How do you go bankrupt? It's a YouTube channel.
Because they were
like this a while ago.
So that's the thing. They were.
I was like, wait a minute. I forget YouTubers are getting money nowadays.
So what's going on, guys? My name's Cliff. This is
Christina.
And
I
Sam.
thought you were gonna call us a nickname for a minute.
What's up? No, I'm running out of nicknames.
And Kermit the Frog.
The buddies.
The buddies.
These are the buddies.
These are the buddies. These are the fellas.
These are my.
This the buddies. This the fellas. This
These
the
are
pals.
the
scoop by ya. To scooch by ya.
And this is Higher Education's podcast, the show where we talk about lit shit that I saw on the timeline, or
Reddit, maybe.
Reddit, wherever shit be.
Oh God. Not Reddit.
Hey, Reddit is a great place. Okay.
Oh, I've heard. Look, he's over here trying to freaking.
Yep, we talked about Reddit.
Hey, wait, didn't Brenda say something about coughing off the blunt?
Listen, so today I got a bunch of topics I want to talk about, but first,
Wide as hell like that.
it's 2020. All right, and we've been getting in the gym. We getting big for the new year, right?
Getting swole.
Going 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm. We went today. Nice workout, and
Didn't die.
that's what it is. So trying to get that, not 6-pack, but like the folds niggas get when it looks like they have six packs from afar. That's what I'm trying to get. I just want, or if that doesn't work,
What
I'll
the
get a
fuck
Sharpie.
did you just say?
You know,
I'm
what's
just putting on
sometimes you get
size.
folds and then it's like
Need a bulk
it
up.
looks like a six pack. You know, it's deceiving.
I'm not trying to get shredded.
It's
That's
like, what's it called? It's
If
way
you
too
the
much.
way you're describing this, just show me a picture or something because this is
Show a picture.
This is getting
He's
too-
got one saved on
I
his
don't
phone.
even
He's like,
know
yeah,
what-
yeah. This is what I
This is what.
I found this boy on.
Hey,
Hold
what's
on.
behind this poster? Is there a picture of
Deep on Reddit.
semi-shredded
what,
dude?
would I even find search it for that? They go like,
Hey, what do you search for that? Semi-fit.
Folded in
Semi-fit.
from afar, looking six pack.
let me see.
Gotta put looking ass somewhere in there.
Somewhat ab from afar,
Looking
six pack
ass.
looking thing. About 50 feet back.
That's not what I did, but
Exactly 50 feet away from the camera.
Sam's gonna have them Kim K cheeks soon.
Yeah,
Get dummy thick or whatever.
dummy thick.
Dummy thick. How many C's?
I'm trying to go for 3 right now.
Gotcha.
Right now I'm at like 0.
I have no idea what.
It's okay.
the search
I'm at
button
fit.
is.
I'm a fit.
We'll
I'm a
squat that
TIH.
ass.
Here we go. That's what I meant.
A dad bod.
Like a dad bod. All
So
right.
like from afar, it's like, oh,
You're
it's
going
a
for the
six-pack.
dad
You get
bod.
up, you like, oh, you know what? That nigga just looked like he hunched over a little bit.
Hey, scientifically proven that. Cliff.
That's what you want people to think? Oh, ooh,
So
a
we
six
don't-
pack gets up. Ah, he just hunched over.
we could fix it from there. I just want to get to that point. Is that fair?
Fucking Christ.
Scientifically proven that women are more attracted to a dad bod than someone who's muscular and ripped, shredded, whatever you want to call it.
Look at that try get.
Depends how strong
I'm
it is.
not trying to get big.
Sometimes
though,
you
like,
just-
'cause
Sometimes it's
niggas be trying
My
to
favorite
get
is
too much.
the video where he can't reach his back
That's what I'm saying.
because
People
he
be
can't
trying
lift
to
his
get,
arm over his head.
scary
Yeah, that's
big.
too ripped. You're
And
like,
it's like, nigga, nobody trying to get like, or even like.
if you can't scratch your own back,
But then
you
there's
got a
also
problem.
like trying to get like Captain America, and that's just unrealistic. Where it's like, nigga, you like everyone like I want to get under 10% body fat.
If you
And it's like,
want,
you need-
you need-
if
you
you're a
need
rich
at least
celebrity, you
10%.
can hire
A
a trainer and a
personal trainer.
personal.
And that's the thing too is that they're rich,
Person that-
so they have a
or
gym in their
chef.
house. They have a gym. They can afford to go to
A nu-
any
a
gym.
They got
nutritionist,
personal. They got personal trainers.
a chef.
They can afford to buy these foods.
Exactly.
Like
They
the
got a whole
amount
someone
of
planning
The
their
meat-
diet.
Kardashians have people cook for them half the
Well,
time.
not even Kardashians. Like,
So,
when you look at,
like-
dudes trying to get really big. That's like a 4,000 calorie meal. That is, and like
You seen
like,
The Rock's
I think
breakfast?
They talk
Have
about
you seen
like,
his sushi
cheat
train?
day. His
That's
cheat
what I was
day. Have you
talking
seen his
about.
cheat day?
even like because I feel
I
like
gotta
the
show you the
Rock's,
sushi
The
train.
Rock's
As-
cheat day is
as
crazy.
big as The Rock
R.I.P. The Rock's dad.
I feel like he
Oh.
can eat. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
that happened
Rocky
today.
Johnson.
I feel like The Rock, for his size, has a manageable diet, but like, I think
My favorite's his baby, the Pebble.
Chris
The
Evans
Pebble.
talked about how like he hated
gotta
being
find this.
on the Captain America diet just because he's always eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was on the mic.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, any sound touching the mic, it's gonna vibrate up.
Oh my
But yeah.
god.
So we try and get swole.
I'm
not
trying
that
to see
swole.
the sushi train and I can't find it, but he eats in a large.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I was gonna say, I got you.
it's like our size tray, bigger. One person ate that sushi
Why
tray
is
that we
it
got.
so far down?
That's crazy. I can barely get through half of it.
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
He
there's
eats
too
like
much
two
rice.
whole pizzas, like.
Oh my god. Because he's huge though.
Yeah, he's
All right, so
Anyway, I
Swole.
can't find it, but yeah, he just eats like
Yeah, I believe
literally
it.
plates this big of fucking sushi
because he's
by himself.
I'd be
he's giant.
throwing up. I'd be throwing up.
Like, no, I could not even stomach that much food. I'd be like, "Ugh."
Well, he needs to eat that much.
Yeah.
I feel like
All right, so the first topic I want to talk about. I've heard things about the Buffalo Bills fans. I don't know if you guys have seen anything about Buffalo Bills fans, but if you've seen like a nigga in a blue jacket with some white, and he jumping onto a folding table at a tailgate, he's probably a Bills fan. Have you seen any of those videos of
I've
someone
seen.
jumping
Yeah,
into a folding
I've
table?
seen some folding table tailgates.
I don't even know what a Bills fan
Some
is.
tailgates and some tables. You've never seen people
Is
diving
this
through
a sports
tables?
team?
It's football.
It's
Okay.
hilarious. I love watching those
I'm
videos.
not trying to be
Talk
that dumb
about-
bitch right now, but like, I really looked at you like I don't
I was
fucking
gonna
know.
say,
Cliff.
and I would take this tangent because like, no shade to you and your lack of knowledge of football.
Thank you.
But when we went over to Evan and Schroeder's place and I was talking to Schroeder about football, I was like, oh shit, I forgot that there are girls that like football. Like, so like if you could start watching next season, that'd be great. But you don't have to.
Yeah, because I have time
She's gonna
every
watch.
Sunday. Oh, let me watch my
She
85
might,
teams.
she might watch, but I don't think she'll really
I'll sit there
follow
and
the
watch,
stats and the
but
players.
like, I don't
'Cause,
care
like,
about
wait,
the
what if-
stats. I don't care
What
about
if
the
Schroeder-
players.
She said something like, yeah, every player that drops
Free Kermit.
every wide receiver that drops the ball should be fined $10,000 a drop. And I was like, damn. Because that's
Free,
what
free,
that's
hey,
what Eagles
that's-
fans
hashtag free Kermit from his
Oh, I'm
girlfriend.
sorry.
do. You good.
I accidentally tipped the mic.
I'm trying to.
Did you see that? whatever that player's name was.
What?
Where it's like his girlfriend doesn't seem annoying at all, and she's like, "Y'all haters down at us."
Wait,
Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend is the most annoying chick.
She's not even cute. She's ugly. He could do so much better.
Someone said, "Wait till you get that big paycheck." I was like, "Don't do that, though."
Listen, I am no supermodel. I'm no supermodel.
No, dude,
but,
no,
like,
but, like,
I looked at her, I looked at him, and said,
No. Wait,
clean somewhere else?
Before you say anything,
Okay.
high school sweetheart. That's
"Okay."
why. High school sweetheart.
But like, she looks
High school
like 10
sweetheart
years older than
since
him.
college, and this is his second year in the NFL, so it's been a grip. So is more that they
He's like fresh out of high school.
What? No. They've been together since high school. And then
I was
he
gonna
years
say,
out of
wait a
college.
minute. When did they sign him?
high school, college for 3 years, and he's in the second year of the NFL.
Wait, is that the quarterback for the Chiefs you're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
his girlfriend, and you obviously you know why.
I don't
She
know. I
was like-
don't think I've ever seen his
Do
girlfriend.
you remember this?
Oh my God.
I have the tweet saved. Do you remember the probability chart I showed you?
Yes.
And that the Chiefs win.
Yes.
So now imagine why Patrick.
I like
Mahomes'
how it went up to
girlfriend's-
100, and
Oh.
then it just dropped very fast.
Alright,
That was a good probability chart.
that shit.
Netflix put out a documentary about this football
Wait.
player that became a murderer.
Who?
I don't know. I didn't really.
Ray Finkel.
No,
Laces out.
it's not Ace Ventura, but
What's his first name?
I don't know. Just it's the first thing that popped up on Netflix last night, and I was like, "No, I'm here for The Witcher." And I just
No, that's fair.
Nah, I'm here for the Witcher.
good show.
Oh my fucking god.
Laces out, Finkel.
Laces out.
So-
I love how
You
the
know
cookies.
what we're talking about.
The cookies. When she brings out the cookie tray and laces out Finkel.
Have you ever seen Ace Ventura?
No,
Are
actually.
you
Ooh,
serious?
we'll
That's
put-
what we need to watch.
There's two of them.
There's
And they're-
the second one's so much better, but like you have to watch the first again.
Right.
Like I guess you do.
It's just I like the
Oh my
first
God,
one. I
even
like
her
the second one.
mannerisms.
The second's my favorite, but first one I love.
That was hard to watch.
Because I was like, even if
And
someone
hated
said
on us.
Mahomes doesn't deserve this.
Someone said hashtag free Kermit.
Free Kermit, our Patriots. He doesn't even
I saw
sound
him.
like
I
much.
didn't even. I don't know football, but I really knew. I knew who he was from watching the game. Literally when we went in the city.
But so then you understand
And
why
I
his
saw
girlfriend
him
was so hyped because they were down.
No,
By
I
24
don't
points.
understand that.
Okay.
I didn't pay
Yeah, I
attention
think
to
we
that.
did
But,
a
like,
really
the
good
whole,
job
like-
pulling back on
Let me make it real
defense.
simple for you. The other team jumped ahead by 24 points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were down like
Between-
20 or
between
something.
the
You were
first
like,
quarter-
oh, I got 20 points here in the fourth quarter.
I was just like, well, because it was between
okay.
the first quarter and
Hi.
the middle of the second quarter, 24 points. And then in 3 minutes, that girl's husband, the quarterback, scored 3 times or 4 times, but a lot. Like a lot. And then eventually they went up and they won the game 51-37 or 51-30. And it's like, you guys, like, there's a win probability chart and it shows like Texans, Chiefs, and it starts all the way up here, and then it's just a
Actually,
sharp
it started in the
decline.
middle and it shot up.
It literally
to 100%.
it starts in the middle because you.
It shot up to
start at
100%.
0-0, no one has
As soon as
I
I got
just-
to
she's
as
so
soon as it got to
annoying. Like, her
24
voice,
nothing,
I'm
it was
so sorry.
it was at 100%, and
So
then
like, but that's
halftime.
I say all that to say I get why she's hype because she's like, you thought we were gonna lose, you thought we were about to get smacked, and in fact the opposite happened. But she's just so annoying. Like if that was a guy that was next to me at the bar, I would be like, bro, you gotta chill. Like I feel you, but chill.
Yeah.
You're touching
You're
me
like,
right now.
hey.
You need to get in your space. Like chill.
I hate it on
You're up here. I need you
It
to
was-
just
I
knock
was-
it down a couple. Hey, look, Penny, heads up. Good
Mahomes
luck.
doesn't deserve this.
Someone said free Kermit.
All right, so back to the.
That was my
Bills
favorite
fans.
comment.
Bills fans are notorious for breaking shit. Well, they're notorious for 2 things.
I love it
They're
already.
notorious for 2 things. One of them is breaking shit. 'Cause
I
they're not
love
a
it. I
particularly-
literally love it already.
They haven't been a good team, but their fans are still dedicated. And it's usually a sea of blue doing some fuck shit.
What are they doing?
Jumping through. Oh, we missed the table.
Yeah, they always miss the table. They always miss the table. They always miss time.
Shit.
So the second thing Bills
Yeah,
fans
miss
are
time. You just
notorious
didn't jump
for
far enough.
is donating to charity, like mass donating to charity.
The fans or the?
The fans. So the
Sports
first time they did it, no, just the fans. Like the
Okay.
Bills, like as a fan base, they're really dedicated to their team, and they always donate to charity for some reason. Like the first time they did it is when Andy Dalton, who's a quarterback, his team, the Bengals, beat the Ravens, and that allowed the Bills to reach the playoffs for the first time since 1992.
Lit.
And so they got all their money together and they donated to Andy Dalton's. They played on Sunday, and then by Wednesday, 10,000 people had donated almost $250,000 to his foundation. And that hit their goals for the 2018
If
year.
only Philly fans were so motivated.
No, Philly fans are pieces of shit. So I say that to say, over the
Excuse us.
weekend before the Ravens lost, a radio host called Buffalo City a city of losers, and Bills fans reacted in the nicest way possible. So this radio host got on the air, and he was saying that they're called Bills Mafia. That's also why I love them. He was saying that Bills Mafia and the city of Buffalo are losers, but instead of retaliating negatively, Bills Mafia decided to get back by giving back. Someone got together and they said that they saw the radio host who tweeted that, or who said that. They went to his Twitter and saw his bio. His mother had died of Alzheimer's. So he said, yo, why don't we just get everyone together and we donate money for the Foundation for Alzheimer's? And he tweeted it out, got together. Within hours, Bills fans donated hundreds of dollars to Alzheimer's Association in the name of this radio host. So I thought that was cool. They were just really retaliating by just giving money to charities. Right. Like, that's the nicest way to say something.
I don't know
really
what to do with this.
You just
shows.
is it in your way.
I just wanted to switch legs.
Sorry.
And I just hear your dog over here.
She said, just
She's
going to
been
town.
cleaning for
So, yeah.
about.
I wonder if that's picked up on the microphone because she's sitting like right there.
I can't hear her, so we good.
I'll move it closer to ASMR.
But so,
Oh, God.
I don't know. I just like the way how the fans responded. It was very nice. They was like, "Nigga, you talk bad about us. Here's some money."
Yeah.
Here's some money.
Here's some money.
For
Philly
his-
Philly
for-
fans were
for his
so
grandmother.
nice.
It was a
He said
very
for his
personal
grandmother?
cause, and then the person who started the cause was like, "Yo, like I have someone in my family who's affected by Alzheimer's."
Oh, it was,
So
it
I
was-
know
I
how
thought
it
you said it
feels.
was the radio host grandmother.
No, so the radio host had said that, or had that on his Twitter, and the person who started the charity said, "I have someone in my family who had Alzheimer's, so I understand how that feels. So we're gonna give money to that and give it in the name of him." And it's like that's so nice.
That is.
For him to say you're a city of losers, and he was like, "Well, you know what? Here's some money."
Hey, here's some money.
You know what? Here's some money.
That's like the highest road.
Because then what does he do? He's just like,
He's like, "Shit,
That's
I was
class.
a dick.
That's
I was
classy.
I know,
Wow, I'm an
that's like
asshole.
the ultimate
All
level
I
of
can
class.
picture is
Yeah.
Jim from The Office, and it's Tux going, "Is it classy enough?" Because that's classy.
I wish I got that reference.
keep watching.
That's
I
okay.
know.
Your fans will
I'll
understand.
get there. They'll understand.
Everybody else in the world's watching The Office except you.
All right. So
Not ever.
the next topic I
That's
want to
true.
talk about is the makeup guru that was blackmailed.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I need a name.
Nikki tutorials.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
You'll know. Do you want me to pull up a picture?
Sure.
I've been seeing it on my Twitter,
I'm
on
thinking.
Snapchat. You told me about it. So
Yeah, it's like all over. I knew it was gonna blow up, so like I had to.
What
I had to be
happened?
able to
What
send it to
happened?
you.
basically, Nikki Tutorial put out a video.
Oh yeah.
You
She
know,
put out a
Chase.
video where she
Sorry,
was saying
names,
that-
faces.
She put out a video where she was saying that she was transgender, and she hadn't told her community. She said she was going to at some point, but that doesn't matter. And she also said that she was being blackmailed. So
The whole video is very inspirational. Like it's she did it in such a classy manner. I wish Sam you would have watched it. Like I think you would have done. Like,
Pull it up.
I don't know if you could pull it up and clap this out, but
how long is it?
it's like a 17-minute video. But you just need it like.
I'll watch when I go home.
Yeah,
I shall watch it after the podcast.
Yeah, it's very like moving because like
So I was like,
for
don't
10
not
years.
watch the video, but when
nobody
that's
knew.
not-
I want to know what you're talking about.
I listen. I'm not against trans. I don't care. Like I'm like wow. I was just so fucking blown away. I was like, nobody picked up on it for 10 years. Like she's like I watched like from when she started all the way down now. So like when she started off, really her, James Charles, like Jeffrey, they all started this makeup like channel, and then it just blew up. And so she was like one of the very, very first. And for 10 years not to know she was trans, I was like, oh, okay, she's coming out as bi. Everybody was like, okay, she's like bi, pan, whatever. But to be like, oh, I was born a male. I was like, what? And like she's engaged, and the guy was like, didn't know, and
See, that's
they said they're talking about it, but like for somebody like to
Oh,
be
wait,
so
she was
accepting,
engaged?
she's engaged, yeah.
Oh.
To be so freaking accepting about that, and like she's fully like, you know,
Yeah.
she's fully got everything
Transitioned.
like transitioned, but like trying to look for the word. I was like transformed. I don't think that's the word, but like say until she was in good hands, she wasn't gonna tell her fiance, and then I guess they dated and got engaged. And like I don't know if it was before
That's the
they
only
got
thing-
engaged or what.
My-
being
that's
like,
my
hey, I
only
was
thing is that
trans,
I
but
feel
like
that should be a conversation.
it's just
like
like,
I don't
wow.
think I don't think you owe anyone the right to tell whether or not you are.
And she
what you are born with.
says that in the video too about
But,
like
like,
how they're gonna deal with it. It was just in
I do
such a
feel like
classy
I do
way.
feel like maybe there should be a conversation with someone if you're about to marry them.
It was so classy the way she did it though. I was like blown away about how like
But also,
Take last name.
they classy.
is blackmailing someone a crime? Like,
It can be.
Can we-
I think it is.
are
Depends. I
are-
guess
are-
to what matter. Like
Class
if
A.
Blackmailing, I guess, like, yeah, if you're like, give me $100 million, I'm gonna kill your family member or something, like, you can't blackmail like that. But
I
like,
guess you would have to label the blackmail. But like, damn, this nigga.
it's not to that extreme, but it's just like, oh, I'm gonna tell your story.
No, this is very. But
like, that's not okay.
That's the extreme. Like,
it's not okay.
Like,
that is nobody's business but theirs to tell.
Exactly, and you're releasing that to, like, or you're not releasing it, but blackmailing them for whatever to make that person release it. Yeah, that should be
like, that's sickening.
Like a very heavy felony.
Even Jeffrey's breakup there, which is another big thing.
I've seen that nigga crying on my Snapchat. I'm like, go away.
Stop! I love Jeffrey. I'm mourning. Everybody's mourning, Cliff. Everybody's mourning. Even my mother texted me about it. My mom texted me about it. It was like, did you know Jeffrey and her boyfriend broke up?
He was like, yes. He doesn't have a new girlfriend.
And his boyfriend, yeah. I was like, I know.
Like, all right, I don't care. Nigga.
Wait, Jeffrey's single now?
Yes, they've been together for 5 years. I'm heartbroken. I love Nate, but I understand.
But like, when did this happen?
I understand. Like a week ago. It's been all over.
This has been a week then. Dang.
It's fresh out of the.
It's been a week for the makak community. I'll tell you that much.
It's been a lot. I mean, they
for the
broke
beauty
up.
community, it's been a hell of a week.
Okay, but we're like a family, Cliff. I feel like I personally know Shane and Jeffrey. Stop. I feel like I literally know his dog. Stop.
Yeah, we gotta go get some.
I'm so invested in Jeffrey's dog. It's not funny, Cliff. This is not funny. Jeffrey and Shane, if you see this, please invite me to your channel.
Some ice cream.
Please, it's been my dream to meet you.
Watch some Netflix. Play some Frank Ocean. Just
listen. My point here is.
Yesterday.
Clifford, about me.
Damn, Cliff. No remorse.
Listen, my point is they were gonna blackmail family members in Jeffrey's family. We're gonna blackmail. What? They were blackmailing Nate and Jeffrey and saying, "Oh, we're gonna go
for what?
To the press if you don't say that you broke up." So
why?
They're because they want money.
People are
they sell this story. They want money.
What?
So it's been a lot for blackmailing in the community.
Like imagine just being like, "Damn, I can get some cash by blackmailing."
Everybody go bareface. Fuck makeup. Just get out of here.
Oh, bareface minerals.
Oh,
or Bare Minerals, or whatever it is.
Speaking of face,
Bare Minerals,
also,
I think it is.
I
don't know.
From Brockhampton?
No, apparently.
I don't know why I said Bare.
Oh
shit, my bad.
I don't use the brand anyway.
No, apparently people canceled Too Faced.
You done?
Oh yeah, no, cancel.
Yeah,
cancel. I still use the products, but cancel.
The sister of the co-founder made a comment like she
changed her bio. She's insane.
Her bio to like it was like
I don't.
Oh, I can't. What did it say?
Well, let's start with the very beginning here.
It said transgender, huh? That's not the only thing she's been lying about. And people are like, yo, what? What?
Okay, so fun fact, Nikki Tutorials collabed with Too Faced back in the day. They made $10 million from the sales. Okay? She only saw about 10 grand of that. And she came up with the shades, the design, the names. She helped with all that. Got $10,000. So Jeffrey said something, and then Jeffrey and Nikki were friends.
Don't add up. That math don't add
Makeup,
up.
yeah. So Jeffrey exposed them and said what a dirt company they were. And so Nikki obviously dropped her collab and sued them.
Yeah.
So then that's why she's making these nasty comments. Because she came out as...
Like, I sued you because you didn't give me money, nigga. What?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you have to lying. We gave her like an extra $5,000 on the side.
You have to look up the exact math, but I think it was 10... I think it was $10 million they made. I think that's what it was. Correct me, internet, if I'm wrong. But... You saw like 1%.
I don't know. Maybe like 20 million.
You only
really
5.
They made up in the millions and you only gave her
high
shit.
So that when they lowball you, it is not like, hey, I want $1 million. They're like, I'll do 500,000. If you say 15 million, they're like, I could do 5, and you're like, hey, that's pretty good. I'll do that. Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
hey,
so
that's pretty good.
I don't even use Too Faced. I don't know what Too Faced is, but
it's a makeup company.
We off it. That's what it is.
I am still going to use the products until they're out, though.
Did you already pay for it?
I already paid for it. There's no point.
May as well get your money's worth.
Might as well get my money.
You can't do that.
And I love their mascara.
I'm not going to be like, dump it down the drain. No, don't do that. You pay
their mascara is my
favorite.
Exactly.
It's like we boycott Nike. All right, let these shoes wear out, and then I'm with y'all.
Never ban the Crocs, though.
Nigga, Crocs going to come out and say, we whip
Crocs.
We whip koalas, and you're going to be like, oh, shit.
Team Crockett.
Not the koalas.
Team Crockett 97.
Pokemon Go. You're still going to wear them?
No.
That's a sentence. I can't say it 10 times.
I refuse. Koalas are adorable.
They're almost extinct, you know.
You don't even wear Crocs. Would you stop wearing Crocs?
I have Crocs.
If Croc Company used koalas to make Crocs?
No.
Yeah.
You said yeah?
No, wait, what was your question?
That was the most evil yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
When I wear a jacket,
Are you kidding me?
I wear a jacket made of puppies. Of course I would.
No. I thought you
Louis
said. I thought
Vuitton
you
comes out with
said.
some fur coats.
Stop!
Ooh.
Stop! I want to redeem
Damn,
myself.
yo, PETA, come get her.
I said it. Would you?
Somebody stop her.
Stop! No, people are evil.
Peter about to roll in right now. They don't play. I said.
I think I hear him in the backyard.
Would you still wear Crocs if you found out they were made of koalas?
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I thought you said, would you stop wearing if you found out? So that's why I said yeah.
Okay.
But like,
It was the
I
phrasing
meant-
of the question.
yeah, I thought you said, would you stop wearing them?
Okay,
I never
gotcha.
thought,
All right.
you know,
Can I have you lucky
would you
Jewel?
still wear them? I
was
thought you
like,
said the other
Cruella
way.
de Vil asses. Yeah, well, they're comfy.
Cruella de Vil.
At Charms
Yeah,
these bitches.
that's it. That's the one.
Oh my god.
Got 101
Doc Martens and
Dalmatians
Crocs,
somewhere.
please collab.
How do we?
She's gonna have
my
101
God, I was gonna
cats.
Say, didn't I see that the other day?
101 black cats. That's what she can have.
Oh my
Cruella de Vil.
god. Stop!
First of all,
That's why I'm
got
gathering on the
two already.
podcast. That's why I have
Since,
two.
since we're between topics, we talk about
Fatten
this.
them up.
How many coats was she about to make? She was going to steal 101 Dalmatians.
I think she was just gonna sell them in like a factory.
A factory buys dogs to make coats.
Like you just making fur coats and you just
overseas.
sell
Dalmatian
'em.
coat.
And then
She
how
was
many?
evil.
Well, this is morbid. How many dogs makes one jacket?
I said
it was morbid.
Oh, I gotta go.
What about a rug?
I don't know, you sick bastard. Maybe they were over exaggerating because they don't know either.
That's just...
You sick fuck.
She said I was steal your dogs. She tried to buy
How
them,
much
too.
do you think one of those coats would go for?
Who are you selling Dalmatian coats to?
Exactly.
What? Yeah.
Who's gonna be like, ooh, a Dalmatian coat? Like this came from a dog.
Disney, you
No.
exploited a dude. Also, you know what's weird about that movie?
You'd be surprised, people with money. They'll buy anything.
You remember what that movie looks like? Before I
What?
say this.
It's been a
What?
while since I've seen it now.
What movie?
Okay, yeah. 101 Dalmatians.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly. Come on.
Because the lady
I love
and
Disney.
Cruella de Vil are supposed to be the same age, but Cruella de Vil is like ancient.
I know it's what Cruella de Vil looks like, yeah. But she's supposed to be the same age.
Yeah, wait,
Oh, in the live action?
No, in the original cartoon. They're like supposed to be old classmates.
What? She looks so much
What?
older.
No, they're
And
not.
they're like, oh,
Ew,
like
stop. I thought she was just some wicked
She
old...
looks like she looks like Voldemort.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
It's the hair.
Why
Look
are
at
her...
her
Wait, why are her and
Those-
Yzma literally
The
twins?
salt and pepper hair just
From
it makes her look old.
Emperor's New Groove.
It's the salt and pepper
Actually,
hair.
that might be the same actress though.
Emperor's New Groove. I gotta go.
Okay. What? That doesn't make sense. Okay. So, since we're back on the podcast, we're talking about topics I saw. I want to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio finding some dude out in the west.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
was out sailing and
You're just drowning. You're like, oh my
some
god.
dude fell off the boat and he got
Leonardo
the call
DiCaprio.
that someone fell off the boat. So his captain was like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And Leo was like, let's go look for him. So they went to go look for him. And they said they searched hours for him. And eventually, like, before a storm was about to start,
Wow,
they saw, like,
he was
hands
determined.
weaving. And they were like, yo, and he's been, like, treading water for 10 hours.
Ooh.
Can you, first of all, I can barely tread water for, like,
A minute.
I want to say, like, a good 5 minutes and then I'd die.
I get myself like 3, maybe 4.
I wouldn't give you more, though, because you're about to die. So your body go do some shit. And that's why I feel like 10 hours is, like, that's it. He was about to be not treading anymore. That's hella wild.
Can you imagine just Leonardo?
I'm literally
I think,
imagining
like,
the pain
you'd be-
I went through at Girl Scout camp when they made
It's
us
like
use
it
to
sounds like
tread
something
water.
out of a dream, you know.
And now it's all coming back and my muscles hurt.
I went to Boy Scout camp and I couldn't get in the pool thing because I couldn't float. And I was like, nigga, I still can't float, actually.
They wouldn't let me down the 12 feet and I'm still angry.
I don't know how to be buoyant.
Because I couldn't tread water.
I was like, I could do the other shit.
I
just
had to
can't
grab the
float.
fucking wall. It's done within a second.
Oh my god. Alright, never mind. I'm not doing that. Anyway. No, I had like...
Get yourself some of those
I had,
things
like,
on your
3
arms and
stories
float.
pop in from my fucking... From Boy Scout camp. Never mind. Alright.
Wait, are we on that memory lane?
That's why I was like... no,
Anyway,
we can't.
Leonardo
We can't do
DiCaprio.
that right now. So, they rescued the guy and he was on the boat and he was just like crying like, nigga, thank you. Like...
Leonardo DiCaprio, thank you so
like,
much.
literally, because he probably knew it too. He was like Eddie Logger, and I'm just under. Like I'm done. My arms hurt, my legs hurt.
Actually, I'd be scared to get on a boat with Leonardo DiCaprio. We all saw Titanic.
Oh.
I'd be like, is
Does
this?
it make the boat sick?
Will I be the rose to your Jack? He's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh no.
What? Nigga, just save me. I won't be shit when I get on the boat.
Do you think? Do you think he asked for an autograph or a picture? He definitely got a picture. Do you think he got an autograph?
Like, I think he was like, "Take me to a hospital, please. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna ask to get in contact later, but right now, your Inception bet. Take me to a hospital."
Can I see your phone? And they're like, yeah. And you just log into Snapchat real quick. You're like, you just snap a picture with Leonardo DiCaprio. You just put it on your story. You're like, all right, here you go.
Help me save my life, Hana.
Just so people are like, is he with Leonardo DiCaprio? Is he on a boat? What?
Is he flexing?
And they see on the news, and everyone's like, ah.
All right. So in other news across the pond, have you guys heard about Prince Harry leaving?
I saw something about leaving.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's not happy. And him and his brother maybe are having like a tiff, maybe aren't. Like, I don't know.
I think his brother is very.
Give me the tea,
his brother, okay, so his brother feels like literal tea. Yeah,
oh, whoa.
Tea.
But his brother feels like
Royal
Harry
tea.
is like changed, and they say that they've seen Meghan like yell at staff, and Harry is like, "Yo, like you and your wife never gave Meghan a chance, so now her life is living hell over here." And
which
she doesn't want to be
is married to which?
Oh no!
All right. No.
Listen.
Will is the oldest son.
Okay.
I just
one that's
know
balding. Is married to Kate.
Okay.
He's the one that's
He is balding. Harry's the one. I think he's the cutest. Harry's the cutest. He's always been the cutest.
I'm not gonna lie.
With the curly hair.
Yeah.
He's married to Meghan.
He's got that natural ginger hair, man.
Meghan.
I don't know her last name.
Whatever, Meghan. We got it.
But
I know who's married.
She's
to
an actress in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think they're happy she's American.
I remember that controversy.
First of all, no. I think she's Canadian, but they're not happy.
But still, she's not
also,
like.
She's a woman of color, and I think
she's a woman of color.
Yeah.
What?
She's something. She's not just tan. She's something else.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought she was just really tan.
No, she's not. That's not. I could be.
I'm gonna be really real. I
haven't
like stared at her long enough to know. Like I know what she looks like. I've seen like interviews and stuff, but I never really noticed.
I could be wrong, but that's not just tan.
I thought she was a sweetheart. What happened? Is behind the scenes she's just putting on a show, or like what's?
No, I think that might be part of it. Is that they're like
who's yelling at the staff? Meghan or
what?
Who's yelling at the staff?
That's what
Kate or
no, Kate and them are saying that
Meghan.
Okay, Kate seems like a real sweetheart. I've seen interviews with her.
Yeah, they're saying that Meghan's yelling at staff, and Harry's saying that Kate and what's the other name?
Will.
Kate and Will never gave Meghan a chance in the first place. So that's at least what sources from both camps are saying. Because they came out and they're like, "Nah, we're not fighting. You just want to leave, and they can leave." Yo, and Grandma was not trying to let them leave.
Okay, well, she's a little bitch. So she's a snooty bitch, and everyone knows it. I saw an
article, and she was like, "Yeah, we were gonna agree."
She's not happy because
how old is she?
She's like almost like I don't know. She's like 9 or something.
She's
not happy because
I think it's a whole ball that
because
they don't
she's
like her.
Very old fashioned.
And she's not.
Because that's why they killed Diana off. I mean, I'm sorry. Oops, she got in an accident, died. They killed her off.
Right.
I was watching a whole conspiracy on that. Please don't come for me. It's just a theory.
Don't come for me.
I want to be executed.
So she is ethnic.
But like
she's
she died.
She's half black, half
but they didn't like her because she was.
I knew she.
Very hands-on with the people.
You knew
she was divorced, so she wasn't like the virgin wife they wanted or like perfect wife.
I mean, also Meghan's.
So like, the Queen's very old-fashioned, and I don't like. I don't think that they like that. There's fresh blood in there. That's not.
I think it's so many reasons, and Harry
and they're breaking the rules. And
whatever it is, you guys are being very hostile.
Because there's rules about they can do this, they can't do that, they have to do this, they can't do that. No, like they definitely can't do that.
And so I'm gonna be gone.
Like, I would have left too. He's not. Think about it. He's not even going to be on the throne. Let's really think about it. Especially because what's his name? Charles, if they don't pass over him, is going to have the throne until he dies, and then Will's going to have it, and then his son's going to have it, or. Did they have a son first or not? Son is gonna have it. So it's just like I would leave too. I'll always be royalty, but like.
But even the biggest thing is
why sit there and do all this shit?
His family is like, nigga, why wouldn't you just stay? And he's like, yo, my wife said she wants to leave. I'm supposed to just be like, nah, tough it out. Like no.
I couldn't live in that uppity up.
Yeah, just tough it out.
Can you imagine hearing that? Yo, I'm really miserable here. Can you tough it out?
Hey, tough it out. Yeah,
you're royalty. You know that, right? Like I don't have to.
I'm gone. Get my shit. I'm out.
These aren't my people.
They said
your people.
This is
he
your
weighed
family.
his options. He said, "You know what? This is a very smart. I'm gonna just do this."
Power of the puss.
Because you can always come back to family and be like, "Yo, listen, like, nigga, you gotta understand why I left, so I'm gone."
Did you hear me?
What'd you say?
I said power of the puss, man.
He whipped. Yeah, he's coming to America.
Jesus Christ.
I am not wrong. I'm not wrong, Cliff.
Where are they moving?
Get out.
Yeah, all right, get out. You heard him. I'll take your spot. Sassy will take your spot.
Sassy, what you guys?
Yeah, what do you?
Proud Pulse, right?
No, get out.
Am I right, girl? Hey,
Whoa! She doesn't have that.
Hey, girl, high
I did not
five.
agree. She's better than that.
I mean, am I wrong though? I mean, come on.
No, but that's not what.
She said, "Stop being royalty for me," and he said, "Word."
That's why you doing this to my argument. Now I'll argue against you.
He said, "Word."
Harry, go back.
I don't have to deal with grandma ever again. Word.
See, that's why he's a winner.
Bye, Grandma.
It's the power of my family annoyed, so try me out.
Power force, man.
No, it's the power of our. It wakes up, so like our ideals are.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So anyway. What?
Pussy power.
What? All right. Stop. You took that way. Yeah, chill.
Sassy does not agree.
Pussy pop girls.
Oh.
Okay, so.
I'm so done.
I had some other topics. I think we're running out of time though, which is actually great because the past couple weeks I've had topics, and I'm like, so. What else can I talk about? But I actually have to leave some stuff on the board. So, I'll just speed around it. There's a student who was in an Uber ride. The Uber driver wasn't hitting stop signs. It's going like 65 and a 30.
Damn.
And she didn't say anything because she was scared. So she called her brother, got to her house, and when she got dropped off, she was like, I'm going to report you. And the dude was like, all right, and drove off. And Uber said they banned him and they offered her a $5 voucher. And she was like, what?
$5 voucher.
$5 voucher? I want my money back.
What can you get with
Uber
$5?
did say they were reimbursed her.
How long was her trip? It's probably worth more than $5.
Yeah. They said they reimbursed her trip too. Also, in some other news,
$5 voucher.
I'd be like, $5?
I'd be like,
I'd probably give her a $5 bill too in the mail. What if it was a check for $5? You're just like, okay.
Another news: a woman has to pay her ex $200,000 because she was shit talking him. She basically was a social influencer, and her and her boyfriend broke up. And she said that he has STDs, he's a drunk, and he's abusive. And she said that to her followers, and so the judge ruled that she has to pay him $200,000 for damages.
All right.
Damn, get your money.
Bet.
Collect that check.
And then also, finally, in 2005, in California, a suicidal man parked his car in front of a train, trying to kill himself. The train derailed, collided with 2 additional trains, and resulted in over 100 casualties. The man survived and was sentenced to life without parole.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Trying to kill everybody else when he kill you?
Yeah.
How can you predict
the
that your train's going to hit 2 other trains?
If he thought his life couldn't get any worse, there it was.
Don't put your whole car there.
There it fucking was.
He said, I don't want to get squished.
First off, don't kill yourself. All right. But don't put the whole car there, because the train's gonna see this big car, try to stop, derail, and now there's hundreds of casualties, or over 100 casualties. Yeah. And that dude is now in prison for life.
Speaking of don't kill yourself.
Hey, no. Is that the whole song, or is that just the...
No,
I just want to be alive.
Let's get out of here with that.
This shit geeks. No, it doesn't geek. I love how he'll be his background tracking for shit, and he's like, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm high.
Yeah, no shit.
I like that song.
He's over there fucking geeking about pussy.
No, Logic be tripping. What?
You were over there like, ah.
Jesus. He be saying some serious stuff, but then he'll like vocalize it in the background, and it's like, oh, all right.
It just becomes too much.
It's really trying to push it on you.
No, I'm thinking of like, there, right. All right, we're at the end of the podcast, guys. And now it's time for Horrors of the World.
Young Kermit on the beat.
Yeah. Got a scary story. I want to tell you all its glory.
Yeah.
Got a story about some serial killers. And I'm talking about some shit. This ain't a cold thriller. Talking about man and a woman. They got the gun, got the gat, got the knife. They skinning all the cats. They taking all your people to the grill. They going up over the hill. So many goddamn murders. I just wanna go and grab the burner. Cause these people giving me nightmares. I'm just trying to go and pull out my own hair.
Hair.
I tripped up cause I ain't got none, but I got a gun. I'm about to go hard on this beat. They cutting off your feet.
Pow pow.
With the ad-lib track. It's coming back. Horrors of the world. Serial killing couples, but this ain't a throuple. No, I have nothing that rhymes with couple, but yeah. Horrors
Subtle.
of the world. What? Couple subtle?
What?
Yeah.
Kind of goes.
Supple. Supple.
Supple. Can we make our own words up?
Supple? That's a word.
Bubble.
What does it mean?
Supple is like something supple.
What about bubble? It's almost.
I've never heard anybody use that word ever in my entire life.
Subtle and bubble.
No, that's
That's
what
almost.
Supple is like something.
Bubble.
I can't describe it because it's an adjective.
God
but
damn
like, here, hold on.
No one's thinking about bubbles.
What are we calling it? Young mean girls on the
Supple.
on the mic here.
That's not
Young
what
mean
that's not
girls
what
on
I
the
thought-
beat.
That's not really
On the
that's what it
beat.
means? Like,
Yeah, please tell me what it means
Supple?
because I've never heard anybody use that name.
I guess I've never
Right,
used it like that. Okay.
I think about supper.
It means bending, moving easily and graceful, flexible. Her supple fingers.
I've heard
Okay,
people say-
we're gonna stop that.
But like when someone said like her lips are so supple, I don't
If
know.
anybody talks about my lips any type of way,
Says supple, you
they
mean
gotta
nipple,
go
nigga?
right now.
Did you like the pow pow?
Pow pow.
Soft supple.
May have done too much.
I did.
with the pow pow.
I liked it, but it also kind of threw me off, and I was like, no, keep going. I liked it. All right, horrors of the world. We're talking about serial killing couples. These are, man
The
and
Bonnie
woman,
and
man
Clydes.
man, woman and woman. Bonnie and Clydes, exactly. They commit crimes or they kill people.
Classy.
So the first couple, Sports Center. The first couple is Jeremy Stenke and
Excuse me?
Jeremy Steinke and
Stenke?
Steinke and Jasmine Richardson.
I like stinky better.
In 2006, after 12-year-old Jasmine Jefferson's parents
Jasmine.
forbid her from seeing 23-year-old boyfriend Jeremy Steinke, she asked Jeremy to murder her parents.
His name.
Steinke, believing he was a 300-year-old werewolf, obliged.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Hmm?
Wait,
Steinke, believing he was a 300-year-old werewolf,
Spit on my word.
what the fuck?
obliged and stabbed her father Mark and her mother Deborah
Did she believe he
and
was a
her younger
werewolf
brother
too?
Jacob. No, she has one of them niggas dead.
Now wait a minute.
They
There
were
was this
arrested the next
movie.
day.
There was this movie.
Twilight.
No. There was this movie.
Saw it? Yeah, Jacob
I have to
White.
show you. There's
I
this
am
movie
printed
about
on you.
this
Alright,
this
what?
guy who became a werewolf, and it sounds so similar to the plot of what you're saying here.
Maybe that's what
The plot sounds similar to what you're saying.
But yeah,
I'll just show you what after the podcast.
They were arrested the next day. Steinke got 3 life sentences and Richardson got 10 years. So she'd be out in
Wait, what? She only got 10 years?
She out right now.
She only got 10 years? She's like, hey, kill my parents. She's like, bet. She got 10 years. He got
He
life.
said, "How?"
Oh, hold on. Yeah,
3 life sentences. Not just 1 life sentence, 3. Just in case he's a 300 year.
Can you stop?
Just in case he really is a werewolf, they're like, all right, 3 life
Was he howling at
sentences.
full moon?
That should cover it.
Like, hey, move that nigga to a windowless cell. Howling at the moon.
3 life sentences later, if he's still alive, he
That's
really is a
crazy
werewolf.
too. I love how they stack life sentences, just in case 2 of them run out. Here's a third, or when like someone
in
gets like
case.
70.
Yeah,
I
why-
don't even know why they
consecutive
bother
life
doing that. Like,
Why just be like,
because you have everyone has to be attributed for, so you can't be like, all right, you get 1 overall life sentence. And then some people argue like if you get a double life sentence, it's like if we shock you and you come back, we get to kill you again.
I guess.
Actually,
Wait, there was somebody that, like-
we talked about that on the podcast. There was a kid in like the 50s, 60s, 40s, some time period, but he got
Somewhere
arrested,
in the 19s.
makes sense.
and it was for like he worked at a pharmacy. The pharmacy dude got shot and robbed, and they thought it was him just because he was black. And so they put him in jail. They were gonna executed him. Shit kind of fucked up, and he was still alive. And so people like found out who he was, and they were like, should we kill him again? Should we not kill him again? And they killed him again.
There was somebody
That's the
that
shorthand. There's a longer version.
I saw like a
Probably find it,
meme or
And he
whatever. It
wasn't
was
even
like
guilty.
woman with life sentence or
God
guy
damn.
or whatever
And they killed him twice.
gets killed, comes back to life, says, "So I don't have to serve again, right?" or something like that.
That almost makes me want to kill you again, nigga. That's the shit where like, oh, there's no price on it, so it's free. Nah, nigga, you still got to pay. But that's all.
That is a life
There's no
sentence.
price on it.
If you die in prison, and you come back to life, you are a free man. I feel like, or a woman.
Must be free.
It should work like that.
If you die on a
it
life
should
sentence,
work like that, but it doesn't always work out like that, you know, because like
they're like, nah.
if you really guilty and then that happens and you come back to life, you should get you got fried that nigga again.
No, I mean like no. I'm talking about what she's talking about. I'm talking about what she's
Come
talking
back in
about.
there.
Like even now they do lethal injection because like the ways they used to kill people, it's like they be like, all right, we got 8 niggas in a line with guns. Go be over there blindfolded. We're gonna fire.
I think that covers it.
What?
There's no coming back from that.
We had all this.
You get shocked, you may come back. You take a lethal
actually,
injection, they may fuck up, and you come back. They have people shooting at you. I don't think you can.
What they usually do too for that, or what they used to do, is because like some people are like, I don't want to be the bullet that kills them. So let me like miss on purpose. Is that they won't tell you which one, but one gun won't have a bullet in it. So that way you won't know if you're the person who has blanks.
Okay. Do they aim for the head or the body?
I think it's chest.
What if they don't immediately kill you?
You get a shot to
what if they shoot around and you're just sitting there bleeding out and you're like, oh, somebody fucking shoot me, please. I would be hella mad.
Oh my god.
So have you thought this through or
no? Now that I'm thinking about it, you mentioned, I'm like, that's terrible. What if they miss?
Used to just hang people.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's the worst.
That's
Suffocating or drowning. Suffocating or drowning is the worst.
Yo, they used to drown people too. They used to set people on fire. Oh
I think the guillotine's probably the best way to go.
No, it's not. They don't clean that.
Not
shit.
publicly.
They don't do it. That should be rusty too. You'd be half.
It's a great decapitate. I mean, you can't have a funeral, but an open casket at least.
Just headless.
Fucking stitch it back on. Put a turtleneck on.
Stitch it back on. Just stitch it back on, guys.
Really headless.
Yep, you're good.
Nigga, nah. Okay, so wait.
There is no great way of the death sentence. There's no good way of killing somebody.
I mean,
that's pretty much.
If we being real,
that's two wrongs don't make a right. Someone killing somebody and then you killing them. That's just like if they rot in jail. Ted Bundy, sure, kill him.
I gotta pay for the nigga the rot in jail because you don't want to kill him. Nah,
that ain't happening.
Two hands.
Nah. Oh, the best punishment.
I think they should just let him go.
Kill that nigga.
Tie him up and just let the family just throw hands.
That's the shit I hate about Batman. Just straight. If you killed him, Joker wouldn't get out so much. That get out in every comic because you don't kill him.
It wasn't even just Batman. Nobody killed him.
Superman killed him.
No cop was just like, hey, this guy gets out a lot. I should just kill him while he's here. No, everyone was like, nah, he's good.
It's because it's his story. They had to write the cops like that.
Exactly.
Because they would have just shot him. They would have been like, what? Pop.
Every cop apparently has superhero morals. No crooked cops in the DC universe or Marvel universe.
No,
there's just bad guys disguised as cops.
Makes sense.
So, the couple that I want to talk about, Fred and Rosemary West, are probably the sickest couple that I've ever read about. They're both deranged on their own. Fred was born to an extremely dysfunctional family. His father was strict and his mother was overprotective. And he thought that sexual abuse and bestiality were normal.
At what point?
Early childhood. Rosemary also grew up under a horrific circumstance. Her father abused her throughout her childhood, and even after she married Fred, she was abused and had 8 children. Oh, I'm sorry. No. He abused her as an adult, and Fred sometimes watched, even encouraging Rosemary to prostitute herself, which she did.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Their house was a scene of horrors, with West abusing his children to the point where he gave them syphilis, and Rosemary being abused by her own father and prostituting herself out to men while West watched. Between the 60s and 70s, the pair raped and murdered 10 girls and women, both Fred and Rosemary equally participating in both horrific acts. The pair also killed separately, and Fred is known to have killed 3 people on his own, and Rosemary killed 2. One of them being Fred's teenage stepdaughter, Charmaine.
What the fuck?
The pair were caught in 1992 only after Fred was arrested for repeatedly raping his 13-year-old daughter. During this time, the police began looking into the disappearances of their 16-year-old daughter, who West had said ran away. And when her body was found in the yard, they also found the other victims of her monstrous parents. The police discovered bodies and limbs, and they were both given life without parole.
Jesus Christ.
So
and they haven't made a horror movie about this.
So they should be
or a documentary.
They should
a
be
documentary,
killed, right?
yeah.
They should be killed.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
I didn't mean the whole like I don't say the death penalty should be canceled. I'm just saying there is no right way.
It's canceled.
There's no right way to kill somebody.
Cancel.
And two wrongs don't make it right. But like, don't cancel the death penalty. But like, two wrongs don't make it right.
If we like
the person killing the
That's
person, how do they?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what kind of people do they hire? They're like, all right, we need someone to kill these killers, and they're just like, I'm in.
You cannot.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Well, that's the biggest, since we horrors of the world. We'll finish that. That's the biggest problem with injection is that doctors aren't doing the injections because doctors.
Yeah, doctors don't want to kill people.
Exactly. That's
doctors are there to save people.
A doctor does. So they're like,
doctors
we're not
go
doing
to
this.
school to save
so now
people.
it's chemicals that are studied, but do they really work? And it's people who aren't doctors giving out the death drugs. Because really, it will be like, hey,
what would you suggest as a death
save
penalty?
People 24/7.
What would you suggest as the death penalty?
Wow. Okay. I mean, if you can get a lethal injection that works properly, and the way it's supposed to work is that it literally just shuts you down very slowly, and then you don't feel anything, and it's like gone.
But if it doesn't work, your whole body has a.
But if it.
Your body freaks out with the chemical.
That would be my perfect death penalty. Is like it's a pill. Take this pill, and it's all three of these effects in one pill.
Or they could just put you to sleep, and then inject the lethal.
But I'm saying if you're asking for my perfect one, a pill is perfect because you just lay in bed and you swallow it,
and
then we have pills already that work as like one and then the second. Like there's one active it and then the second one also releases. I feel like maybe I'm wrong. Do we not have pills that work like that?
I feel like we do.
Do I look like a pharmacist?
Don't ask me because I am not a pharmacist or a scientist.
That what?
Or doctor.
Do we?
But I feel like we're advanced enough to have something along the lines of that.
I feel like that. So like,
start clapping. Cut it out.
Give that, or even like, I guess if you look at like, no, that wouldn't be. That's all together. Never mind.
You thinking of the perfect pill over here?
Yeah, he's had time to.
They give you a little ganja. They're like, all right, we're gonna relax you, and then you're gonna swallow this pill, and you're gonna go to bed.
Why is everybody going so peacefully when they're criminals?
I know, right? You just like, oh, you give me weed. You about to take the pill? What? This kills me.
Then again, these are criminals.
I just want the weed.
So. You think they were like, while I chop this person up while they're alive, will they feel it? No, they didn't care. So I mean, why are we like, they won't feel nothing? That's good for them. Like criminals that have killed people in terrible, inhumane ways, and torture people and rape people. I feel like, why are we letting them go so peacefully when they killed people in such hard ways?
Because if we kill people the same way they kill them, it's not justice, it's more vengeance. So there's
is.
2, I feel like it's not a one-all thing though, because the biggest problem with the capital punishment is that there are a lot of people that are innocent, and a lot of people get executed, and
you ever seen Prison Break?
And that's the biggest problem with being like, we 100% should have capital punishment, is that what about those people that get executed innocently? And that's my biggest thing, being like, I do want capital punishment, but I understand also people being like, well, slow down, and I get it. So yeah.
So lethal injection. That's your.
And that's what I think.
Or a perfect pill.
My perfect pill would be a pill that fixes the justice system.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Clap.
Cool. Or cures cancer.
Thank you.
That's a subject that's gonna take a whole other podcast. Get out of here.
All right. Yeah. So, do you guys got anything to say for being on this podcast?
We're the buddies.
These are the buddies and Sassy.
These
Sassy
niggas, alright. These
gosh darn
niggas say buddies and pals instead of saying niggas when they rap.
Oh, gosh darn it,
Which, you know what? I'm gonna be fair. It is. I'm not gonna say unfair because it's not unfair. But it is a shame that y'all can't say nigga when you rap songs. It's not unfair.
It's not unfair at all.
It is a shame.
It's not unfair, but it's a shame. There you go.
All right.
Cliff has figured it out. It's not unfair, but it is a shame.
Because thanks, Cliff. Like, it's so unfair, and I was like, no, it's not.
Got our buddies in Paris.
You got Buddy and
Hot Buddy.
Buckaroos.
You know what you could say?
Pals.
That's because Jesus Christ is my buddy.
I could say Jesus.
Jesus Christ is my buddy.
All right, guys.
Hot Jesus.
My name's Cliff.
There you go.
They have been
the buddies.
The buddies.
All right, this has been higher.
Sam, Cliff, Christina, and Sassy. There you go.
Say buddy.
Because I feel like it went in order there, and then it just kind of did not go in order.
Because I was gonna be like, and then you was gonna be like, and then you was gonna be like,
oh yeah, and Kermit,
all right.
young Kermit on the beat.
Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
And then we see Drogon blasting through the city. In a chair. And Shrek was pretty. I maybe wash the shit off my hands, and then we peel it off. I've heard of Blaine seeming related to like boats, and like for example, how little compromise with evil is okay as long as it all works out in the end, right? Bop, bop. He had it with the shield. He said, everyone was flaming him too.
Fuck that, dude.
Everyone was flaming.
Hey, we racing the roof.
Like, do something if it means everything or whatever the fuck it said. I guess.
I never wanted you to work.